Well, people, without startling you, I want to let you know what's going on. Live. See that word? Live. Threat. Reported at the Kennedy Center. Yeah, within the last few hours, right? Good afternoon. I am Friendship Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. Yes, live at the Kennedy Center, where there has been a lot of protests lately in relation to Donald J. Trump being the chair, and that it being turned out because of the wokeness, the change of guard recently since his administration has taken over. And I do believe that they're doing something in terms of symbolism of JFK connected to Trump in this so-called scare. You see, I'm seeing a trend lately that a lot of the events that have the Kennedy Association, Trump, the powers are letting us know through the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the confirmation of time, which includes the dates and conclusion, that the sudden demise of our beloved president is happening. And I'm amazed. What's the thing? Let me count the ways. How many ways that they can come up with these ideas of giving us hints? Well, and as they keep dropping the hints, I'm going to keep decoding. So yeah, we have this so-called scare. Now, Pearson, how can you believe it's a scare? Watch when I show you the numbers. And then you're going to be like, man, you mean they would do something like that, allegedly, and just waste our time? Yeah, they would. They would. So without further ado, matter of fact, let me show you something that made me real suspicious. And put in the comment section if you see something different. You see this part says, to Route 66 International. Watch this here. Now, people, if they're at the Kennedy Center, why do they have this sign, this way to Route 66? Now, I haven't been to the Kennedy Center, but I Googled some information. 66 to me is 2 legs of what? The mark of the beast, like 666. That's how I look at it. But look at this here. When I Googled, how far is Route 66 from the Kennedy Center? Look at what it says. The Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. is approximately 800 miles away from the closest point of Route 66, which is located in the western part of Missouri, making it a very long distance away from Route 66, does not run through Washington, D.C. So why is the sign there? Look, anybody who been there, tell me, is Route 66 close to this? To the Kennedy Center? That made me very suspicious as I did the research. I'm like, and think about it. When's the last time you seen a interstate sign right next to a prestigious building? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. They can do better than that. Stop fooling us, man. Look, tell me what you think. But check this out right out the gate. We got a threat at the Kennedy Center leads to building evacuation, road closures. Okay, that's why they got it. Little sign out there. Come on, yeah, right. Look, you see how far it was away? I'm not going to debate it. A threat at the Kennedy Center caused evacuations and road closures Thursday afternoon. The threat was targeted at Shane Young performances. Police are active on Rock Creek Parkway, blocking lanes between Virginia Avenue and Parkway Drive. Now, just so you know, when President Kennedy was slain, they were on a parkway. They were at Let me remember right quick. Delaney Park. They were going down, they were in a motorcade. President Kennedy was in Delaney Park, going down in the runway. And yeah, Delaney Park, that's what it was. You know what? I'm glad I thought about that. JFK's motorcade was going down, traveling down Delaney Park. They were on a motorcade, y'all. Trust me. I've done extensive research on that. Delaney Park. It's called Delaney Park. It was the route. It was the motorcade route. And so now I'm asking myself, are they repeating things in front of our face? JFK's motorcade was going down Delaney Park. I'm convinced. See? And then he wound up going to Parkland Hospital. Why am I saying that? Because Park comes out to 46, and 46 means D-E-A-T-H. Okay? It's Delaney. Delaney is a park in Dallas. Watch this here. Delaney is a park in Dallas. Delaney Plaza. Delaney City Park in West End Historic District downtown. So that's where they were. Yeah. So I believe they're enacting this thing in front of us. Isn't that something? I'm gonna put it in the description, people. I hate to stop and go off beaten path, but I just thought of that. I am convinced they were going down Delaney Park back in the day. Delaney Park is called Delaney. I've done that research on JFK. So yeah, without further delay, check this out. So we have footage of them leaving this place. He texting though, but people are being led out. Emergency evacuation alert. They had to leave. Red and black is sacrifice, right? I guess he's working. Red and black, that's his uniform either way. So people are leaving. Now check this out. Trump made chair of Kennedy Center as its president is fired. Okay? This happened back in the day. The actual date that this happened was February 12th. February 12th, 8 days ago. 8 days ago, Trump took the helm. Okay? Now let's get into it. Let's get into it. Listen to this. Here's the center's longtime president, Deborah F. Rutter, was then fired from her position, the center said. Okay? Now here she is being interviewed a few days later. Listen.
And just to cut to the chase, it's been, what, 2 days since you were ousted. How are you thinking about things?
I'm really, really, really sad about what happens to our artists, what happens on our stages, and our staff who support them. The Kennedy Center is meant to be a beacon for the arts in all of America, across the country. And we have worked so hard and accomplished so much over this last decade to really broaden the programming.
And Trump didn't like it. Is that coincidence she got on the purple? Oh yeah, is that coincidence? Hint, hint, she on the purple. Check it out.
The new chairman of the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts.
He was elected by a board that excluded 18 Democratic appointees purged last week. New board members include the Vice President's wife, Usha Vance, Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and White House Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino. News 4's Jackie Benson has reaction from attendees, performers, and the Kennedy family.
I really don't want to see any changes. I like it how it is.
This couple just attended a dress rehearsal performance at the Kennedy Center. The striking white building on the banks of the Potomac River is the National Cultural Center of the United States, a memorial to assassinated President John F. Kennedy. Authorized through an act of Congress, the center represents a public-private partnership almost entirely funded through ticket sales and gifts from individuals, corporations, and private foundations. The Kennedy Center has now announced that President Donald Trump is the new chairman, replacing David M. Rubenstein. The press release.
Okay, so we got that. Now check this out. Here's Trump's statement about audio obtained Trump's call to the new Kennedy Center board.
It's a very exciting development. It's going to be great. I think we're going to do something very special. It got very wokey, and some people were not happy with it, and some people refused to go, and we're not going to have that. We're going to have something that will be very, very exciting, and we'll do things both physically and in every other way to make the building look even better. I think we're going to make it hot. We made the presidency hot, so this should be easy. And it's just really, it's great to have, I just got through all the names. It's great to have all of you with us. We're going to add a few more to get up to the, whatever the number is that we're supposed to be up to. But it's going to be really exciting, really fun. I think you're going to enjoy yourselves, and you're going to have a lot of good nights also. Nights and days watching performances of great artists. So thank you all very much for your time and for being willing to do it. But I think it's, again, it's something a lot of people want, and I think it's something you're going to enjoy for a long time.
So there he is, talking to his board. That's right, because it reflects him, right? And then check it out.
Donald Trump is trying to make the Kennedy Center, quote, great again. He was just named chairman of the board of the cultural institution that was founded back in the 1950s. In a Truth Social post, Trump said he was just, quote, unanimously elected. If you didn't know, the Kennedy Center is home to the National Symphony, the Washington Opera, and it's also a national monument. Trump was elected by a board that excluded the 18 Democratic appointees purged by the president last week. Other new additions to the board, according to a statement from the Kennedy Center, include his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, and Vice President J.D. Vance's wife, Usha Vance. It has a massive impact on how the public views culture, with the annual honor ceremony that's attended by U.S. presidents, performers, celebrities, and musicians. But Trump has a complicated past with the institution. During his first term, he skipped the Kennedy Center honors when honorees declined to meet with him, which then led him to skip the ceremony all 4 years. Here's Trump actually explaining why he wanted to become.
So that's a little history there. Now check this out. Let me show you this here. On 9/8/1971, that's when the JFK Center opened up. 9/8. Anniversary, 9/8/2025. They'll have a birthday this year. Subtracted from the day that Trump became the chair, 2/12/2025. The difference is 6/27. Put on your historical hats. On 6/27 of last year, that is when Donald J. Trump won the debate over slow Joe Biden. They use this every now and then. I don't show it a lot, but I come up with it, but I only show it every now and then. So I figured it was central for this. You need to understand. They talk because they do future past with numbers. So look at this. 9/8 foundation, founded date, and then bring it up to 2025 versus today. Gives you 627 is Trump, okay? Now watch this here. You take 9/8/71, so 9/8/2024, their last birthday, versus what? Today, 2/20/2025. You subtract the two. Their last birthday versus today, the difference is 165 days. Those who y'all been with me, you know what that means, right? What's 165? June 14th is the 165th day of the year. Now you see what I mean by them wasting y'all time? They're doing some symbology. That's a mathematical improbability that you can take the date of his birthday, subtract it from today. The last birthday subtracted from today gives you 165 days, and it just happened to be Trump's birthday, and Trump just became the chair on February 12th. Come on, man, stop playing. Then look at this here. JFK was born May 29th. Take May 29th, 2025. He got a birthday coming up versus today's date, 2/20 of 2025. The difference is 3/12. What is 3/12? guess what? Trump won by 312 points. Over who? Kamala Harris. Come on, baby. Ain't they speaking? Then check this out. If you take today's date, 2/20 of 2025, subtract it from what? The day that Trump won the presidency, 11/5/2024, the difference is 316. That's sacrifice. Y'all getting used to that, aren't y'all? Y'all seeing sacrifice a lot. John 3:16, Christ sacrificed for our sins. Hallelujah. They mimicking the Bible, people. They're mimicking the Bible because Trump is going to be the one that's going to take that moment. But it's going to be a false one, okay? They playing with us. They just keep throwing these numbers here. 316, I keep decoding it. Isn't that something? From the day he won, November 5th, from today, is exactly 3 months and 16 days ago. Come on, man. Mathematical improbability. Then look at this one. Donald J. Trump share comes up to what? 316. Throw your hat in, baby. I'm going to keep decoding it. And like I said, there's a place called Delaney Plaza. Trust me. Delaney Park Plaza route of JFK. Yep, it sure was. It's just not coming up on here, baby. But it was in the motorcade route, and I know it is. But yeah, they're speaking to us in relation to that, people. They are speaking to us, and they're mimicking the JFK thing. To me, that's all they're doing. They're mimicking it. They're literally mimicking it. And it's good to have this knowledge of the past, because you can just gradually put things together. You can see what they're doing. Police are actively on Rook Creek Parkway. That's where the police are, blocking lanes between Virginia Avenue and Parkway Drive. Yeah, and back in the day, the police were coming down, Delaney Park, when JFK got hit. My name is Crenshaw Pierce. If you like the work, please subscribe, thumbs up, share the videos, put it on all the social medias so people can know. Because the bottom line, people, it's about Jesus coming again, and he is. This is just a crazy way of them going toward their one world system, full circle. At some point, we're going to wake up, and these things that they're playing out in front of us, it's going to happen. Right now, just praise the Lord, and we're going to endure. God bless you, and God bless your family. We'll see you soon.